Final preparations have been made ahead of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Events will be held across the UK over 4 days, starting this week, to mark the monarch's 70-year reign. Excitement is building in the Hemel Hempstead, one of the first towns Her Majesty visited after her coronation.
For 7 decades, we've been celebrating with her. The music, the fashions, and those on the balcony constantly changing. Yet always at the centre of it, one woman. As the first British monarch to ever mark a Platinum Jubilee, it is inevitable that the world and the country will be watching her, but also the rest of her family. Because after what has been a difficult time for the royals, this will in some ways be a test of how Britain is really feeling about the monarchy. This was 1952.
In the new town of Hemel Hempstead had plenty of progress to show the Queen. Her Majesty was welcomed with a bouquet, and little Lorna Humphreys certainly proved she'd mastered the art of the curtsy.
On one of her first visits as Queen.
Dressed for the weather rather than for royalty, young Susan Applegate watched the Queen leave the home of the Adams family.
On the same estate now, the Jubilee pub in Queen Square has just reopened. Some of their grandparents lived here when the Queen came. If she turned up today, or if another member of the royal family turned up today, what kind of reaction do you think they'd get?
She'd be all right. I don't know about the rest.
It's good for the country, considering what we've had to put up with over the last few years. I think we should all be out celebrating and making a big deal out of it, really.
She's magic, but it's just not, the world ain't magic in a minute.
Francis is the new landlord.
A lot of people that are just thinking it's 2 days extra off work. If I was to ask a lot of young people, they wouldn't care one way or the other. It's always the older generation now that will, because I say we've grown up knowing her from when she was young. Self-employment, you lose 2 days' money, and that's got to hurt a lot of families.
Of course, the past 70 years have had their challenges. The Silver Jubilee in 1977, a time of enormous social change.
I'd like to claim that the majority of people don't care.
The Golden Jubilee in 2002, coming after a difficult decade of family dramas. And 2012's Diamond Jubilee, happier times, but also a backdrop of riots and unrest.
She has moderated and adapted to changing times. The Me Too movement, Black Lives Matter. Now, these impact on us all, not just externally in the news forum, but often personally. Our lives come up against these different ways of interacting and being with each other. Likewise, the Queen's very own family.
Recently, her family have again caused the most difficulties, and it does appear to have affected recent polling, with 41% of 18 to 24-year-olds now saying that Britain should have an elected head of state. Lord Lieutenant for Bristol, Peaches Golding, still believes the royals are winning people over with their work.
These are the things that pull us together as a country. Themes from environment to mental health. There is, I think, great stability in a constitutional monarchy, and Her Majesty has proven that time and time again.
This year, the Queen has decided only working royals will appear on the balcony. A chance to show us she believes the monarchy is in safe hands as she celebrates a milestone like no other.